I'm trying to do one thing a day to get my life in order, and today we're tackling the fridge. This is how we've stored our bacon for the past year, and I really love it. You don't get your hands all grimy, and it comes with these tongs. I'm actually going to store my tomatoes at room temperature. I've been meaning to go to HomeGoods because I want to find a cute bowl to store my produce that's left out. We eat cucumbers every day, so I'm going to cut some up so that it's just easy for us to grab. These bad boys are all expired, so I'm getting rid of them. I have all of my cheeses organized in this bin. And I want to find another bin for all of my deli meats to go right next to the cheeses. Honeycrisp apples are the only apples you will ever find in our home. Are superior. We're trying out a meal service. I got 3 meals this week. We went with Home Chef. We're trying to eat out less. We're not huge fans of cooking, but this seems simple enough. I just tried this new flavor of Prime, and it's so good. It tastes like a cherry slushie, so I'm stocking the fridge with them. Okay, I'm finally done. It feels so fresh and organized. So happy to have this done for the new year. Starting off on the right foot. Remember, we're a small family of 3, so this is what functions best for us, but I hope this inspired you to go tackle yours. I can finally show you the finished product of our powder bathroom makeover. I'm sorry it took so long. I also have been patiently waiting for James to stop procrastinating and finish it. It would really be in my benefit to learn how to use power tools because I could have done it myself. But nonetheless, I'm super grateful. If you remember, this is where it started. It has come so far. Painted the bottom half this beautiful deep green, added some wood paneling, which makes it look a little more custom. And yes, I say we, there's no I in team. I love little details. This gold toilet handle, obsessed. Once James finished well, practically everything. It was my time to shine, okay? Let the decorating begin. I found so many good things to really bring this space to life. I love this vintage inspired toilet paper holder. I wiped down the mirror, the countertops, just to make sure everything is looking fresh and clean. I went to HomeGoods, got a few things to decorate with. This is my sexy soap that I love from Target. It smells so good. I also got this dispenser, which matches the vibe, along with this candle. It's just giving exactly what I wanted it to give. The wallpaper really speaks for itself in this space, so I didn't want to take away from that, but I found these amazing shelves on Amazon. I didn't know what to put on them. I want it to feel minimal but chic. So if you have any ideas on what to include, let me know in the comments. I added a few miscellaneous items for now. Eventually, I think I'll switch out the hand towel for a black one, but overall, I'm happy. This project has been really good for my mental health. I've been in a funk and this inspired me again. It also has pushed me out of my comfort zone from my normal decor style and makes me want to take more risks when decorating. I love all of the detail and love that went into this space. What do you think? I thought it would be fun to give you a little tour of Kenzie's room. It's finally coming together. There's a few little details left, but let me show you around. The inspiration for her room was Elevated Princess. I wanted it to feel like a whimsical fairyland and make it all things girly. We just installed this canopy today, and I think it was the perfect thing for above her bed. Look at the beautiful detail. It is from Pottery Barn, so it's a splurge, but I couldn't find anything similar to it, and Kenzie is so excited to sleep in her bed tonight. Marble shelves are from World Market. They are so nice. Highly recommend. Nightstand is from Amazon. This lamp I've had since she was born, and I'm still in love with it. It's from HomeGoods. Picture with daddy, alarm clock that doesn't work. Of course, I can't forget to mention her wallpaper, which really is the statement of her room. It's from Rocky Mountain Decals. They have amazing prints, and it's removable, so it's not gonna mark up your walls. These two cuties are from Target, along with the heart pillow. Her headboard is like a velvet material, really soft, and it's from Overstock. Her sheets might be my favorite thing in her room. I just fell in love with all of the detail, and they are also from Pottery Barn. The duvet and shams are from Amazon. It's about to storm, so it's a little dark, but on this side of her room, she does have toys. Don't you worry, I'm not a monster. This is her toy storage. Her dresser is from IKEA. An easy and affordable way to personalize any piece of furniture is just switch out the hardware, and you guessed it, these are from Amazon. I framed pictures of her from each stage of her life: baby, toddler, and of course now. And best place for frames, IKEA. We read her a book every night, and now she's starting to read, so we are big book lovers over here. This is going to be her homework station now that she's in first grade. Desk and chair from Amazon. She loves her new mini fridge. If you missed my video yesterday, go check it out. It has all the details for it. Lamp is Walmart. Mirror is HomeGoods. This is the day we surprised her with her monkey. Her favorite person ever. We miss him every day. I was so excited when I found these beautiful classic tails on Amazon. They're all around $10 to $15. She is in dance, so I got her some point shoes, maybe someday, but they're just decor for now. My remaining plans for the room: paint each of her doors a baby pink just to give that pop. In here, we hide all of her Barbie stuff, so it's literally Barbie Wonderland in here. I would love to find the perfect rug for this space and also a chandelier fan. That was a lot to cover, huh, monks? I hope I covered everything. If I missed something, please let me know, but I will try and link as much as possible. Help me. How do you open this freaking thing? Oh my god, am I an idiot?
You're an idiot!
I'm like psyching myself out. I think I just, boop, my hands are sweating. I'm acting as if I don't have to push a baby out of my hoo-ha in 6 weeks. Like, this is nothing, Kelsey. Get over yourself. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that didn't hurt at all. Does anything come out? I'm trying it again because I don't think I got enough blood. Maybe 3rd time's a charm. It says touch the yellow edge. There she is. Eat. Now I'm doing my second prick of the day. It's 11:30, 2 hours after breakfast. No, why? Why does it say error? I'm not built for this. I am so thirsty all of the time. I'm in the school pickup line, so I'm gonna try this again.
Hi, Kenzie. Have a great spring break.
Bye! Happy spring break! Kenzie got 100 on her spelling test, so she got a Slurpee.
Well, thank you.
Sissy so.
I don't want to wash this. Is it gonna bleed?
18th time is a charm. Do you want to press it?
No.
This is not going well for me. Is there like a trick that I need to be doing? I'm not sure. Finally. My mom is actually gonna make me lunch while I do some skincare. While I wait, I'm gonna have a few cheeses and some cashews. If you want a clingy boyfriend 24/7, just get a golden doodle. So I just got diagnosed with gestational diabetes at 32 weeks pregnant.
You have been promoted.
I must be God's favorite. Not the peacock hair in the back. There's nothing better when your mom makes you lunch. She made me a BLT sandwich, which looks so good, grapes, and then sweet potato chips. So now I'm gonna eat my lunch, then I wait 2 more hours and do my next blood draw, and then I have dinner, and then wait 2 more hours and do my final blood draw of the day. Although I do feel like a blue whale, and I'm definitely giving that vibe, they did assure me that it's not because of that, it's because of the placenta, and some even say it's because of the father's DNA, and all that jazz, so that's what we're going with. So thanks, James. They sent me to a high-risk clinic, and he's measuring at 4'8", so almost 5 pounds. They're gonna monitor me closely. Apparently, gestational diabetes babies can be larger and more difficult on the body. We're just rolling with the punches. I know so many of you are pregnant or are going through the same thing, so we're in it together. I'm almost to the finish line, so I am feeling good about that. However, the pregnancy insomnia, constant peeing, the moodiness, the uncomfortability, where does the list end? I'm really trying to stay positive, get through this last stretch healthy, and have a safe delivery. So I'll be sharing more of my journey, but thanks for watching. Bending over is not ideal. I'm 30 weeks pregnant with our first baby boy, and we are not doing a nursery. Instead, we will be room sharing with him, most likely for the first year. I figured it was time to get our room in order for him. We ordered his personalized blanket. Yes, that's his middle name after his dad. We have so much to get done before he gets here. I ended up just transferring OBGYNs because our last place had blood on the floor from the previous patient that they never cleaned up. When I went back a week later, it was still there, so that was a cause for concern. So now I'm at a new doctor. We just had an ultrasound, but unfortunately, baby is so low into my hoo-ha that they can't see his head, so they weren't able to get an accurate read on his brain. So hopefully it's functioning okay. Just to be cautious, they're sending me to a high-risk clinic to do further testing. He's already 4 pounds and feels like he could fly out of me at any second, which I never experienced with our daughter. So I said, James, let's get our shit together because who knows when he's popping out. I finally ordered the matching nightstand for James's side. We took the dresser that was originally here and put it against the wall where our TV is. This is going to be baby station. We're going to put his changing pad up here, his diapers, all the baby essentials. He will be in a bassinet next to our bed. I've been doing research on all of them, but if you have one you love, please let me know. I'm leaning between the 4 Moms or the Halo bassinet. To be completely honest, it's hard for me to find a care about anything, let alone home decor right now. So I haven't added any personalization to our room since we moved in. So I'm finally adding some pictures, trying to make it feel homey and cozy for when he arrives. My nesting mode has been slowing down. Pregnancy insomnia has been kicking my butt. So tired. I feel swollen, ugly, gross. My body hurts. We're just ready to meet our son. I cannot wait for this new chapter. I'm going to organize his clothes next, so come back. I've been working all year to get my first Mom Michelin star from my toughest critic. Today she requested a 5-course meal, so let's see what I can whip up. I hand-rolled the penne noodles from scratch last night, and I'm pairing that with a beautiful garden tomato base. My friend Sarah, who's been hand-kneading unleavened bread since 1935, was generous enough to lend me a loaf for only $4.98. Melted down the churned cream and used a beautifully aged to perfection cheddar on top of the dough. Took it off the stove. It turned out perfectly. The color and texture is exactly what my client wanted. Now it's time to plate the fresh bisque we created. This is a culinary experience, and she will judge every bite, so I like to garnish with fresh garden herbs for that final touch. To bring in some acidity, we imported these beautiful melons from Africa. My sous chef said they were the freshest he's had. When working in these fast-paced environments, it's always important to have all paws on deck. Unfortunately, we did have to let this one go because he couldn't stop eating the food. I quickly took over the operation, cut some ripe strawberries into hearts. France sent over some fresh fromage. This is a great way to break up a dish, add some new flavors. As I've mentioned, farm to table is important, so I dehydrated some veggies from the garden. For dessert, we use a smooth strawberry cacao from Switzerland paired with a sweet gummy. As this is one of my hardest clients to work for in my life, I do have to be careful of all of the ingredients used because she can be very particular. I like to go the extra mile, add personal touches where I can. I think it's important to include a note, and hopefully I can get the recognition I've been looking for the past 7 years. Let's make some reindeer food, aka Christmas puppy chow. We're gonna put on only the best Christmas movie ever. I have my assistant here to help. We need 5 cups of Czech cereal. We're using the cinnamon one because I prefer it. Okay, you might as well pour it all in there. Be careful with your fingers. Last thing we need is the thumb and the Chex mix. Crash them over the bowl. All right, we've got our pretzels.
Chocolate chips.
You need a 1.5 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips.
What's a cup and a half? 1 cup. What's the chocolatey?
Now I'm gonna melt the chocolate down. You also need peanut butter, so we're gonna take a 1.5 cups and mix it in with the chocolate. Let's combine our melted chocolate and peanut butter in the same bowl. Oh, don't put your, okay. Yep, this is a disaster. I don't know if that's the best method. Good job. Perfect.
This looks good. Look at that crisp. Can reindeers actually eat this?
Yeah, only the North Pole reindeers. Here, want me to? Okay, let's not. Our Chex Mix is all coated, and we're gonna put it in the fridge for 30 minutes to set.
It's snowing.
Kenzie, Kensington, this is not the North Pole.
The whole thing?
So now we're gonna take the chocolate mixture and combine it with the snow.
looks so good.
Now we're gonna gently combine, right? Gently, Kenzie. Can you say gently with me? We're putting in Christmas peanut M&Ms and crushing up some Reese's. Ma'am.
What?
Oh my gosh, this is worse than I thought it would be. Now mix it all together. Everything is cleaned up and we're gonna taste test. What do you think?
God.
Here's what it looks like once it's done. It's such a delicious, easy treat. We're definitely gonna be eating this on Christmas Day. My pregnant fingers are so fast. I decided on a whim to completely redo our builder grade half bath. This space was giving psych ward, it was giving prison cell, and I was envisioning more of a moody hotel bathroom, the polo bar, if you will. At first, I was like, I'll just add some paint, zhuzh it up, add some decor, some shelves, and call it a day. Somehow, it turned into a complete remodel. These beautiful tiles magically appeared at our front door, and my husband had no other choice but to install them. I won't lie, I did threaten him, but this man, he is good with his hands, okay? And this took him less than half a day, so I don't feel bad. A win is a win. He can collect his prize at a later date, but as for me, I have a lot of work to do myself. I got this vanity on Wayfair. I had searched high and low for the perfect vanity, but I couldn't find any in the color I needed for an inexpensive price until I found this one, so I just painted it black and I love how it looks. These knobs were just fine, but I wanted more of a vintage feel, so an easy fix is just switching out the hardware. I got these on Amazon for a pack of 6 and they're beautiful. Probably my favorite part of the whole bathroom is the faucet. I found this on Joss & Main and I can't wait to see it installed. Now for arguably the hardest and definitely most tedious part of this project, installing the wallpaper. We've never done a complete room before, so it was a big undertaking. I tackled it with my mom. I do consider us experts at this point because I think this is our 6th wallpaper install. This wallpaper design is really what started this project. I was so inspired by it. I fell in love and knew it had to be somewhere in our home. It's from Wall Blush. It's completely removable and it's not going to damage your walls. We're going to be adding wainscoting to the bottom and crown molding at the top, so just trust the process. I had to add that iconic Ralph Lauren green. I just didn't want it to be too bright or too dark, and somehow I ended up with the perfect shade. This is called Flora by Valspar. To me, the floors are the star of the show. We used our old light fixture, spray painted it, and added some new bulbs. I also spray painted the switches because I'm psycho, and then we got some new plates from Amazon. Now the best part of this project is all of the little details. The mirror is from Home Depot. I did get a new doorknob just to complete the look. Now I really wanted that vintage feel, kind of like you're stepping back in time. I found these 2 amazing photos on Etsy. We have the vintage James Bond picture and then Sophia Loren. I think it's perfect. He's looking at her on the wall and I can't wait to see it up there. That's everything I'm going to share for now, so come back for part 2. I'm going to try and do this fast and furious style because there's a lot here and a lot to cover. I only got a couple things from TJ Maxx. I picked up this beautiful rustic looking acorn. I'm trying to decorate with other things than just pumpkins. These pumpkins are just great vase fillers, or I could put them in a bowl on my dining table. There's so many different uses for them. I stopped at Michael's as well. I didn't find a ton of fall decor I loved, but their Halloween section was really good. I got this really pretty skeleton bone. I liked that it had all of the actual names. My mom hates Halloween, so this is like repulsive to her, but you know, he's gonna live and he's gonna live free in our home. Actually, he is deceased, so he'll be deceased in our home. I make a big fall floral arrangement every year, and these are just really good things to add to it to give it some texture and volume. Surprisingly, I haven't found a ton of cute stuff at Target yet this year, which maybe I'm just a little too early. I'm jumping the gun. I went there yesterday and only got a few things. What do you know? Pumpkins, groundbreaking for fall. But these were in the dollar section. This one was $3. See, it's not the dollar section anymore. They're always $3 or $5. Inflation, am I right? This was also $3, but I did think they were really, really cute. And then I did get the large pumpkin pillow. I love this. The color is so pretty. I do have one that's similar from last year, but I think it's a different color. This was $25 and it's gonna sit in our living room chair. I only got one thing from Hobby Lobby because I saw a girl here on TikTok make this huge floral arrangement out of this pumpkin. All she did was stick all of the stems into the pumpkin. It turned out so beautiful. I'll try and tag her if I can find her, but super easy but festive DIY. We're almost to the finish line. I went to World Market. They have really cute stuff. Again, it's just a bunch of vase filler. This was $19.99. I liked all of the pieces in it. The ones at TJ Maxx were, I think, $9.99, so get it there. Okay, don't really bake, but I did get a roller because it had pumpkins on it. This would look really good in our utensil container on the counter, or maybe just like sitting there looking like I'm an amazing homemaker. Okay, I have no idea where this is gonna go, but I loved it. It says the vegetable garden. Look how cute this is. I love it. I love it so much. I'm really glad I got this. This could look cute maybe on our pantry door. I don't know, I'll have to play around with it. I think that's it, as if that wasn't like 100 things. Now I just have to find the motivation to decorate this house. So send prayers and I'll see you in the next video.
Welcome back to my ADHD organizing and a rare look inside my brain. If you remember correctly, this is where we last left off. I started 2 closet organizing projects at the same time, got too overwhelmed, didn't want to do it anymore, so I gave up. But we're back, baby. Does the nesting mode have an expiration date? Because I'm 29 weeks pregnant, feels like 100, getting more miserable by the day. Maybe it's Maybelline, maybe it's depression. But I'm trying not to be a big baby and get things done. You guys gave me a great idea to switch this closet up, so thank you for that. This really is a team effort. Since the cube storage ended up fitting in the other space, I went onto Amazon, ordered another utility shelf to match for this closet, and my hips were so grateful because I had 2 delivery days to recover from all of the bending. Now sit back, relax, enjoy some music while I restock all of the supplies I'm using in this closet. I'm gonna go catch my breath and grab my hour labeling things. This is one of my prized possessions. I must say it's not only handy, but quite fun. Now we're a family of 3, so why we need a 1,000-piece cutlery set is beyond me. But I'm throwing it in a bin and calling it a day. This is a water bottle organizer, but it actually works great for organizing your wipes. So basically, this closet is great if we have an apocalyptic event, because we are stocked. I am using these baskets for important things like washcloths, hand towels, kitchen towels. You get it. I may not have a car seat or, I don't know, a bassinet for my baby to sleep in, but I do have 12 dish soaps, so I'm feeling prepared. For the towels, I put them right when you walk in. I love easy access to those. And then for the beach towels, I put them in their own separate basket. We're storing our sheets in here. We don't have very many, so those went right on top, and our mop bucket fit perfectly on the bottom. As far as boring spaces go, I feel like this space checks all of the boxes. It definitely doesn't scream the most aesthetic, but everything functioned, and I am content with that. I'm just happy I can finally see the floor.
Who's in full organization mode right now? I think there's no better time than now to get your space organized and refreshed for the new year. It just leaves your head feeling clear. We're starting with the entryway. We have a cabinet up here. It's filled with all of our games. It was such a mess. So we're starting by removing everything first. I made this a full-on family project. Everyone was included, even Monkey. James helped me so much with this. This week between Christmas and New Year's is so bizarre. You feel lazy, but at the same time, you have the urge to redecorate and organize your entire house. At least that's where I'm at. I've also been feeling that intense nesting spirit come on, and I'm really excited to finally tackle my to-do list and get all of the organization projects done before baby boy arrives. For this project, I looked up ideas on Pinterest on how to organize your games, but there was really nothing that popped out at me. What's most important is that we can see things clearly, we know where they are, and they're easy to grab. So I created this basket with all of our most used games. We put this basket on the top shelf, also next to all of our cards. Our favorite game is Monopoly Deal. It's so much fun. Then we created a separate basket for all of Monkey's things. Baskets are such an easy way to organize. Just keeps everything in one place. We also have a space for our candles and lighters. We love to have lit candles up here. The bottom section I'm using for Kenzie's miscellaneous craft items. She loves coloring and making things, so this is for her. The unsolved case file games are so much fun. I highly recommend. I love doing them. This cabinet is now functional and ready for us to use. I'm really happy with it. Now for the top, I did want to kind of redecorate and refresh for the new year. I'm taking away all of the Christmas decor. This is the worst mirror to clean. There are so many little nooks and crevices. I'm quickly wiping down the cabinet. I'm also putting a new picture up here. It's just Kenzie because there's only a few more months of us having an only child, and I want her to have her moment. I put back our year-round greenery from Hobby Lobby and our favorite pot ever from Anthropology. Use some books and our tabletop fire pit just for some ambiance. It's now organized, looking fresh and clean, ready for the new year. I have great expectations for 2024 and I hope you do too. Amazon finds you will actually use and love. Starting off strong, a tabletop fire pit. There are so many different styles and sizes now. They're easy to light, they're odor-free, smoke-free, and if you're somebody that loves to create a cool vibe in your space, you need this. Doing laundry is my least favorite task, so any chance at making it a little easier, sign me up. I found these really cute dispensers for my softener and detergent. It comes as a set of 2 with the labels already attached, and it just makes your laundry room look more organized. This was one of those things I didn't know I would love as much as I do. It's an electric cordless mop with an adjustable handle. It comes with multiple attachments to clean different floor types. Super easy to use. There's a water tank at the top that you pour your solution into. I love this because it's lightweight. I'm pregnant, so it's easy on my back. It's super simple, and I just can't recommend it enough. Under 75 bucks. Now this is probably my favorite purchase of the year. It's a nugget ice maker. There are a ton of different versions on Amazon, but the fact that I now have Chick-fil-A ice on deck 24/7 is what dreams are made of. It just brings your beverages to the next level. If you're like me and want music with you wherever you go, you'll love the Marshall Bluetooth speaker. Not only is it beautiful, it's easy to connect to your phone, great sound quality, and you can take it seriously anywhere. I have tried and tested so many food storage containers over the years, and I can say with full confidence, these ones from Rubbermaid are the best. The quality of these cannot be beat. Airtight, 100% leak proof, stackable, easy to wash, definitely something worth investing in. I recently painted our front door. I wanted it to feel more coastal. It went from this to this, and I'm still not sure if I like it. I also saw your comments, and it seems like you're torn too, so let's decorate the front to see if that helps. Okay, first things first, all of my live plants are getting scorched by the intense heat that is Florida, so I'm gonna be a nice plant mom and move them to the backyard. They're gonna be so much happier here. The front porch gets direct sun all day, every day, so this is just a better environment for them. But for the front, I'm still going to be using the same pots, but putting fake plants, also filling that with real dirt so that it looks more authentic. I love a layered doormat look, so I went to Hobby Lobby, grabbed this one, and then realized my original doormat was too big, so back to the drawing board I went. I took my lantern that was out front and spray painted it gold. This just updated the look without spending money. Fake plants is the best route if you don't want a lot of maintenance. They last forever, and I don't have to come out and water every day, but they still look alive and fresh all year. I have found the cutest outdoor finds at HomeGoods. Also, all of my pots are from there, and they're such dupes for Pottery Barn. Spray painted the wreath hook gold so it matched my door handle. Used the same wreath because I'm going to be switching it for fall soon anyways. I found this doormat from Target, and I think it's the perfect look. I'm really happy with this space, and I do think it really has helped me like the door more, but who really knows? I'll probably end up hating it by tomorrow and changing it next week. But my neighbor did come over and said it looked fabulous, so should I trust him? I don't know, but there's a hurricane coming, so I'm probably going to have to take all of this off anyways. I woke up with the sudden urge to paint my front door, so let's do it. Here's what she looks like before. She's cute, but I want something a little bit more coastal. First step, I'm going to try and take off the door handle. Now what? There's a spider. I'm gonna get him. Oh, I'm so brave. He died fighting for his people, and I respect that. She's real dirty, so let's get to washing. Had to get some ice water because your girl is sweating. But now it's time to sand, my least favorite part. Door is sanded. Now it's time to create some magic. I'm gonna add some of this to my paint. My aunt swears by it. She says it's amazing. It eliminates any brush strokes. Don't spill, don't spill. I wish I was as relaxed as you, monkey. The prep work is always the hardest part, but now we're finally ready to paint. Are you ready, bud? I'm using this Bare paint in satin, and the shade is Breezy Blue. I'm gonna use this brush for detail work, and then these little rollers for the rest. Here goes nothing. Okay, I'm liking it. It's really light and subtle. To be honest, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be doing this. James thinks I'm gonna get a letter from our HOA. You know, it keeps things interesting around here. First coat is done. I let it dry for about 2 hours. Now I'm gonna put on the second coat. It's a little too blue, so I did add some white to my paint. Let's pray that fixes the problem. Second coat is just about done drying. We're gonna put the door handle on. I got this set from Amazon, and I think it's gonna look good. The door is finally done. It's definitely giving the summer I Turn Pretty vibes. Come back for part 2 because tomorrow we'll redecorate out here. It's Easter week. We are hosting at our house, so I figured I'd take you on my errands. I'm outside of Target. We're gonna get some Easter basket things for Kenzie. I wanna go to Costco, the Dollar Tree, maybe pick up a newborn outfit for the hospital for a little guy since I haven't done that yet. So let's go. I love these little plant stakes. They're only $1, so I'm picking up a few more. Kenzie loves Band-Aids, so I'm grabbing these for her Easter basket. These little candle bunnies are so cute. I might get these for the centerpiece on our table. Joy Lab right now, so cute. I wanted something neutral for his birth announcement, so I'm thinking this striped one, so I might get this. This one is cute though. Now I'm torn because I like this one too. Bubbles. I'm gonna add in a practical item like shoes, but I'm really sad they don't have her size in these. I'm not crazy about any of them, so I'm gonna pass on the shoes. Apparently this mascara is amazing, so I'm gonna try. I hate leaving a store feeling like I forgot something, and now I'm going to be thinking about this all day until I remember. But I haven't eaten yet, so I'm nauseous, so we need to get food. I'm trying to decide between my usual, which is Jersey Mike's, or trying something new. First, I gotta get my finger prick. You can just call me Dr. Meredith Grey now that I've actually learned to use this thing. Blood sugar's good, let's go eat. I hope this doesn't steer me wrong. I ventured out and got Chicken Salad Chick because I wanted to try their new Caesar wrap. I'm a sucker for a good Caesar wrap, so I'm hoping for the best. I approve. It's crazy how you can go from absolutely famished to food is absolutely disgusting in a matter of minutes, but my stomach is happy and full. Now we're going to Dollar Tree. Well, this Dollar Tree has seen better days. They have so many different choices for eggs. I am loving the selection. I remember when this place used to be the Dollar Tree, not the $5 Tree. Now it's just sad and empty, but I got what I needed. I'm trying to convince myself to get out of the car because going through Costco in my pregnant state seems like a task that I'm not up to. I feel like an injured bird trapped inside an elephant's body. So this isn't my particular idea of fun, but I only need 2 things, so I just gotta suck it up and get through it. I really hope the one thing I'm wanting is still here. We saw it yesterday and I hit it. It's for Kenzie's Easter basket, so fingers crossed. Why does having this feel like the epitome of being an adult? Okay, I'm feeling hopeful. Yay, I'm so happy they still have it. A giant squishmallow. It's so cute. They're only $24.99. Naturally, I had to come out into their garden section. I still cannot believe their prices sometimes. These palms are $24.99. This star jasmine is really what I'm after. I think I found a good one. I got my 2 things. Now let's get out of here. It's never not madness here. I've officially made it home. Thank you, Jesus. The outing may have well just sent me into labor. The Braxton Hicks are hicking. If you know, you know. I'm gonna go lay horizontal, but I really appreciate you hanging out, and I hope you have a great Easter week. Things that just make sense for me to have in my car. I've done so many car organization videos, and these are the things that have stuck. I keep 2 pairs of sunglasses in here, one nicer pair and one inexpensive. I love this sunglass holder. It just slips onto my visor and is really convenient. For the side compartment, I have to have a trash can. I use this every day for straw wrappers, receipts, all of the things. The Audi Q5 middle console is the worst and dumbest design known to man. First of all, mine is broken and they wanted $900 to fix it. In what world? I do love these car coaster inserts. They're fun and just give the car some personality. Since my middle console is so small, I have a mini bag of essentials that I reach for a lot. We all know the famous hand sanitizer. Yes, it's overpriced, but it is the best, so I keep 2 in here at all times. Summer Fridays lip balm, it's a no-brainer, so moisturizing. Brow gel, the car has the best lighting, so naturally tweezers. Hair ties, makeup wipes, extra cash. I cannot risk not smelling good, so perfume, and my favorite lip gloss known to man. I love this flosser dispenser. I got it on Amazon. You need a good pen and, of course, a razor for your road rage. Just kidding. I just love this in case I need to cut something. And then Advil, because children. I think everyone should make one of these with things that make sense for them for on the go. It's so convenient. I use it all the time. It's right next to me. I also like to have a container of loose change, dry shampoo, air freshener, and, of course, some mint or gum. Now, for my glove compartment, this has a little bit of everything. I do like this insurance holder. It keeps everything together. I do recommend a beauty first aid kit, if you will. Tampons, wet wipes, Tide to Go stick, deodorant, mascara is a must. I feel like it's the one makeup item that makes me look alive. A little compact with a mirror is handy, mouthwash, and nail clippers. One thing about me, we will be eating and drinking in my car. We're gonna get a beverage or a snack at some point, so having extra cutlery, napkins, sauce holder, straws, you get it. It's important. Hopefully I won't ever have to use this, but it's a seatbelt cutter and a glass breaker. There's nothing worse than a bad smelling car, so I always have the Bath & Body Works air fresheners. This is a newer purchase that I really love. It's like a seat gap filler, but it has storage. It fits perfectly between your seat and the console. I like to keep an extra charger, some mints or gum, and I also like it for my phone. Since my car is smaller and doesn't have a lot of storage, this has been convenient. And a few cleaning items that are worth the hype. We all know and love this dust cleaning gel. It's so good. And I do love this screen cleaner with a wipe and spray. It's compact and doesn't take up a lot of space. I have used and loved these headrest hooks. They're sturdy. They hold your bags and purses well, so they're not flying everywhere. I'm never without my simple modern tumbler. It fits perfectly in the cup holder. And that's really everything I keep up in the front. Let me know if you want to see a part 2 for the back. Today, I'm taking you on a journey of transforming my office, or what I would like to call the room that I throw anything and everything into that my ADHD brain has no idea what to do with. This space has become the bane of my existence. We moved in almost a year ago, and I've yet to figure out what I want this to be. I have a lot of visions and ideas, but I know that's an investment of money, also time and motivation, which are all things that I do not have. I consider this space to be a great representation of what my brain looks like on a regular basis. But today we're changing it up. We're switching the script. The least I can do is get this space in order and come up with easy, manageable solutions to stay organized and keep it clean. I'm the type of person where if it can't look perfect of how I envision it in my head, then I just won't do it, won't start it, and I'll end up creating an even bigger mess. And then it gets me overwhelmed and then I procrastinate on it. So it's a whole negative cycle that we're trying to break. There is a direct correlation between your mental health and your living environment. That's obviously why they've been able to create so many seasons of hoarders. It's always linked to some sort of trauma. So it's like the saying, if you look good, you feel good. So that's the vibe for 2024. We're trying to get our spaces and minds organized. Jane's office has been in our closet for a long time, so he kindly asked if he could finally move in here. I said, of course, there's nothing I would want more than your nerdy Galaxy mousepad next to me. I took a lunch break at my favorite place, Jersey Mike's. Oh my gosh, this has my mouth watering. So delicious. James helped me so much. He hung all the things. I could not have done this without him. I then wanted to create a little area for Kenzie, a craft station, if you will. She's in here a lot with us, so it'll keep her entertained and busy. Now I'm just going to let you guys listen to the music, watch me organize, and get this space back in order. Now this room that we were not utilizing has so many functions for us. Not only is James working in here, I am as well. I'm also storing my PR, any packages I receive, my Amazon orders, giveaway things. It all has a place. I got some really inexpensive bins from Target. So it's just nice seeing it all come together. So if you have that one room in your house that you've been throwing everything into or putting off, take this as your motivation to get it done. I promise if I can do it, you can too. I feel so much more creative and ready to tackle the year. Let's make a memory box for my daughter. I got this file box at Office Depot, and then I'm gonna put the hanging file folders inside and label all of them with each year that she's in school. I've been really wanting to do this and store her schoolwork and any like special memories for her. And then it's something that she can have so she can look back on all of the good times she had. I found these pretty pastel hanging file folders at Target, but I've also seen them on Amazon. First, I'm going to label everything by school year. I'm also going to do a baby because I have some things that I've kept for her since she was little. I ordered these cute personalized stickers on Etsy. This one says memory box. I'm gonna try and do this for all of my kids because I think it's just a great way to stay organized. I did it and I think it looks so cute. I have a lot of her baby pictures printed out, so I'm just gonna put them in the baby folder. It is seriously crazy how fast time goes. I have her baby book that we filled out. I wrote her a letter before we met. So this is just a book of her first year of life. Her little hat that she came home from the hospital in. I don't have a ton of stuff from her kindergarten year. I have her desk name tag, all about Kensington, and one of her first drawings. This year she's in first grade and I've been trying to be more intentional about the things that I keep, so I have a pretty good pile going and then I can still add throughout the year. I am thankful for my mom because she is funny and also she makes me dinner. She got to be star student, so all of her friends wrote her a note of things that they like about her. Whenever I need a smile or a good laugh, I'll just read all the things they said. I saw this idea on TikTok and I thought it was so sweet. Every year writing them a letter saying the things that you did together, things that you love, what they're loving, and I just think that's a really fun way to remember the year. I printed out pictures from the first day of school and different memories. I have her school picture, her kindergarten graduation, so hopefully throughout the year I'll remember to put different pictures and memories we have. And that's it. It's really simple. I think I'll store this in her closet somewhere where it's easy to access. Now all of her memories are protected and safe in here. I just got Kenzie and I matching cups from the TikTok shop and I have to show you. Are these not the cutest cups? They were only like $4, so I had to get them. I couldn't believe how inexpensive they were. I wasn't sure if they were gonna arrive. I've never ordered anything on the shop before, but to my surprise, they came in like 4 to 5 business days, and I love them. I'll try to link these in case you want them too.
I never got around to sharing our gender reveal party because for the past 3 months I have felt like complete garbage, slowly, painfully dying over here. So excuse me for that, but if you missed it, I am pregnant with child for the first time in 7 years. And let me tell you, there is a difference from being pregnant at 25 and being pregnant at 32. The hips are not hipping, they're giving geriatric when I would really love them to give hot MILF that's still flexible, but you know what? You can't always get what you want. Even though I was in pain, I was determined to have a gender reveal party. I sat in bed, blew up about 100 balloons, my fingers were numb, but it's all worth it. I've always wanted to have one of these parties. We never did did with Kenzie, that was the most traumatic time of my life. That's a story for another day, but let's just say I would rather be put into a room, forced to put IKEA furniture together blindfolded for the rest of my days than go through that pregnancy again. Watching this footage back, I'm realizing those poor bears were fighting for their lives up there by their necks, but nonetheless, they were adorable. I got everything for this party from Amazon. We planned it super quick, and this was also where we were telling our whole family that we were pregnant, so it was a combined gender reveal and pregnancy announcement. I have felt completely useless this pregnancy so far. It's honestly so unenjoyable. I'm not one of those girls that loves being pregnant, feels the glow. No, complete opposite. Like, just looking at this candy makes me want to vom in my mouth. Nothing looks good. I don't want to eat anything, but I'm not throwing up, so there's a plus. I also feel extremely ugly. I don't know if that's a symptom, but it feels like one. All that to say, I'm just glad we pulled this party off and I pulled myself together for it. I'm really happy with how it turned out. The cake, that was from Publix. It was $40. They literally killed it. So beautiful. I'm just really glad that our family came. We did a little charcuterie moment. Pizza from Costco, kept it really simple. It was a great day after a hard few months, and of course we got to find out about our baby boy. James is so thrilled. He is a guy's guy and has dreamt about this moment forever. However, I cannot say the same thing for Kenzie. She's devastated. She wanted a little sister, but hey, better luck next time.
Let's pack Kenzie's first school lunch of the year for first grade. New school, new rules. She'll need a snack and lunch every day. So while she's learning Latin, I'll be in the kitchen creating magic with my handcrafted meals. Her snack today includes crispy ranch dusted triangles, dried strawberries, dried artisanal currants, and of course hand-sewn fruit leathers. I'm now preparing her entree using the 2023 House Red, and I'm pairing that with a beautifully aged peanut cream. As I'm sure she'll be missing her precious golden doodle while away at school, I wanted her to share in a treat with him even if they're miles apart. We use OmiBox, works like a charm. My client loves hot meals and this works for hours. I'm preparing her pasta dish and then setting that to the side while we work on her charcuterie. Farm to table service is very important to her, so I'm cutting up some English cucumber and throwing in some tomatoes. I'm also bringing in some acidity using the freshly harvested blueberries, mangoes, and strawberries. I rolled and cut out the pasta noodles by hand the night before and paired it with an aged cheddar, which turned out lovely. For dessert, it's a chocolate wafer filled with vanilla cream. I did include some animal utensils for direct plate to mouth service. For my client's satchel, I was able to locate this in the jungle of the Amazon. I am using biodegradable cutlery like the environmental queen that I am. I knew a friend in Arendelle who hooked me up with some glacier ice, and I paired that with some freshly squeezed mineral water. She is my toughest critic, but hopefully she has raving reviews from her 3-course meal and I end up with my first Mom Michelin star. Amazon did it again, you guys. I found the perfect matching set for my sink. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I've always struggled to find a cute matching set of my hand and dish soap. They've always been different, and it's just one of those little things that bugs me. So I finally found a good one. The set is really cool because it comes with a funnel, so you don't have to be messy with the soap. And then it has all of the labels. I love that it has a hand soap and dish soap because I can never find this set for some reason. Even has a tray. I did not know that, and I just got even more excited.
Oh, hello, Big Dada.
I think she's done, guys. All right, we've got our 2 bottles filled. Now it's time to try and place these labels perfectly. We only have one shot, one opportunity. The fact that there is a dot that I cannot remove from this label will send me into a spiral for the next week, but we're gonna press on. I'm trying to meditate so I can get this perfect. I just feel like I'm gonna mess it up. Okay, please don't do me dirty. Oh, no! Oh my God. Oh, my soul just exited my body. Why are simple tasks so hard for me? Okay, let's try it again. Hey, monkey, could you keep it down with the jingle jangling?
One shot, one opportunity.
We're laying her down.
Just breathe.
Oh, dear God. Mm-hmm.
There's no turning back.
It's as good as it's gonna get. She's not perfect, but neither am I, so we're bonding. Imperfect things are okay. Next. Who can I reach out to get another label? Ouch. It could be worse, right? As far as the placement goes, I think they look okay. The air bubbles, we won't talk about those. Rubbish. Oh, trash. Give her a little wipe down.
Are you ready for your new friends?
It really is the little things, my friends. I think they're perfect. What do you think? I have an only child for 1 more month, which is filling me with so many emotions. So I'm going to clean my almost 7-year-old's room, even though I know she's fully capable of doing this herself. I'm trying to soak in every second I can with just her before her brother gets here. I've been oddly emotional this whole pregnancy about her not being my only child anymore. I don't know if that's normal, but we've just been through so much together. Even in pregnancy, I tried to have an abortion 3 times, which is a story for another day. But just her coming into the world, I was so broken and lost, and I do believe she's brought me back to life in so many ways. Then she lost her grandpa, who is her best friend. Navigating that journey together, we have just created such a close bond. I honestly cannot imagine loving another child as much as I love Kenzie, but so many parents say your heart just expands. But are they lying? Do they secretly have a favorite?
Her hair's so pretty, isn't it, Mom?
It's really the unknown of it all and how different our lives will be, even financially. Now you have to think about 2 kids. Like, Kenzie has got a stuffed animal for every event in her life. Like, God bless the parents of multiples, twins, triplets, quads, and beyond. Those are God's toughest soldiers, and thankfully I was not enlisted. And here I am complaining about 2 kids with a 7-year age gap. I think I'll be just fine, but it's okay to have worry and anxiety about what your new life is going to look like, no matter how many kids you have. We never intended to have such a large age gap. Life just kind of slapped me in the face, and I've had to go through a lot mentally in order to feel ready to bring another human into the world. So that does worry me, the age gap. How are they going to navigate life together? Are they going to even like each other? I know they're going to be in such different stages of life. Having a daughter was my biggest dream in life, so these past 7 years have been so fun. Just getting to know her, going on all of our adventures together. I just love her so much. I mean, heck, I definitely have spoiled her, I won't lie. I'm stocking her mini fridge in her room. This child is blessed and she knows it, so I know her world is going to change a little bit, but I think that is the best thing for her. She's going to learn responsibility, how to share, how to just be a more compassionate individual. I don't know where I've intended this voiceover to go, but if you've stuck with me, thank you for listening to all of my thoughts and worries. I'm really excited for this new chapter of our lives, and I think our family will feel so full. Today I'm organizing baby boy's dresser. I'm going to start with his clothes. We're going to cut off all of the tags, throw them in the washer, and then sort them by size. Why do they put so many dang tags on these things? We get it. Look at these precious little Jesus sandals. I got Kenzie and her brother. I almost keep slipping and saying his name. I cannot wait to see them in this matching set. I think this would be perfect for family pictures. I'm also going to do a load of all of his swaddles, blankets, and burp cloths. Everything is washed and put into piles by size. Now let's put them into the drawers. Unfortunately, this is what his drawer looks like currently, so let's get them cleared out. I still need to order his changing pad, which is going to go on top of his drawer, but for now I'm just going to clear everything off. Everyone needs a label maker. We got ours at Costco for really inexpensive, and they just are so satisfying. Don't worry, I flipped it around because the honest was upside down. I still have so many little baby essential items I still need to get, but I'm gonna store all of his health-related items in here. I've only accomplished one drawer so far. It feels like it's taken me forever. I'm gonna do a part 2, so go check it out. Get ready with me as I tell you some controversial things I won't be doing as a second-time mom. I'm 24 weeks pregnant. I'm expanding at a rapid rate. It's quite alarming. I haven't had a baby in 7 years, so I've had a lot of time to process and think what I want to do this time. My last pregnancy felt like a teen pregnancy, although I was 25 at the time. It's the worst year of my life. I was going through a divorce with my current husband. It was just a hot mess. So to say the least, this pregnancy has been a dream. I really don't feel pregnant until I look in the mirror and see an orca staring back at me. To me, it is the freakiest feeling knowing a child is going to come home with us in about 14 weeks and live with us permanently, forever. First thing I won't be doing is having a birth plan. I've never believed in birth plans. I don't think this is something you can plan for. It's so unpredictable. I think it's great to have like a loose idea. Like for me, I've never had an epidural, but I would like to try an epidural this time. But if that doesn't happen, it's okay. I just feel like you don't need to set yourself up for disappointment in case it doesn't go the way you envision it. As long as there's a healthy you and a healthy baby on the other side, that's all that matters. You don't need a 3-page list of expectations because guess what? The baby is coming out one way or another if you like it or not. Second thing I won't be doing is making a nursery. I know that girls love to do this. We do have an extra room, so if I change my mind, I can always do that. But I just feel like it's so unnecessary. Don't get me wrong, I love design. I love creating beautiful spaces, but they don't use it. Like, he's gonna be sleeping with us for probably the first year. So I just think it's one of those things that's just too much pressure that you don't need to put on yourself. While I'm on the topic of sleeping arrangements, I will not be co-sleeping with my baby this time. I know you're probably like, well, duh, Kelsey, everyone knows that. But I actually did not know that. When I had my first baby, I was super depressed. I did no research. I did not care. I was just in a really dark place, and we co-slept. Thank God she lived, but I really had no idea that it was so dangerous. So I've been educating myself, trying to learn all that I can. This time around, he will be sleeping in a bassinet next to our bed. This next one kind of goes along with the sleep thing, but I will not be creating a perfectly zen environment for my baby. I want there to be noise. I want there to be lights and action, obviously in reason. I don't know how he's going to sleep, and that's what I'm most terrified for because I love my sleep. I am not a nice person when I don't sleep, so that is a little bit jarring to think about. But I just know that babies, when you create certain environments, they're going to cling on to that. So the more chaos in my mind, I just want him to get used to it, get used to the action. So buckle up, buddy, enjoy the party, and we're gonna have a great time figuring it out together. Okay, next thing, this is a wee bit controversial. Do I want to talk about this on the internet? I'm unsure, but what's the worst that can happen? That was my famous last words. breastfeeding, okay? I know this is such a divisive topic for some reason, but my thought is, well, especially if you're a man, if you do not have a gland that produces milk from your body, you do not get an opinion. I still try to wrap my head around why people care so much about how you feed your child. As long as they are being fed, they're not neglected, they're happy and healthy, why do you care? That being said, I will not be exclusively breastfeeding my baby. I am going to give it a shot for the first month. When I had Kenzie, I felt so much pressure around this issue. I was in such a bad mental headspace. It was extremely draining, painful. Just, it made you feel like a failure if you didn't do it. There's a lot of judgment if you don't want to breastfeed. I remember so many days sitting in my chair, sobbing, hooked up to a machine, my udders are pumping and secreting juices to provide for my child. And that is a great thing, and I think it can be beautiful. But for the mentally unwell, it is so taxing. Honestly, I would say breastfeeding is harder than birth and labor. That was my experience. I'm not trying to project that onto everyone, and I know that some people do love it, but I don't want to be the only one providing and taking care of my child the whole time. You're still going to feel connected to your baby. Your baby is still going to love you the same exact way, no matter if you formula feed or breastfeed. Fed is best, and don't let anyone tell you different, because frankly, it's nobody's business. Motherhood, no matter how you slice it, is such a beautiful, fulfilling experience. By far my favorite part of life. It's so many emotions wrapped into one, a lot of highs, a lot of lows, but the love you have for your babies, I'm telling you, it is unreal. At the end of the day, you are the best mom for your baby. You instinctually will just know what to do, so don't stress yourself out too much. It's gonna be amazing. In honor of all of the amazing Amazon deals happening, I'm going to share some things I love. First, this acrylic cutting board. It slips right over your counter. It has grip, so it's not going to slide around. I love that it seamlessly blends into your countertops. It's not an eyesore. And I'm a lazy girl at heart, and this thing is so easy to clean and wipe off. I love an aesthetic, organized spice drawer. These containers come in a set of 24. They're under $30 right now, and I just think it makes the cooking experience better. It's taken me a while to find a good system to organize my fridge, but these containers are essential. They hold quite a lot. They're stackable, so no space is going to go unused. I'm saving up for my dream faucet, but this is a good alternative in the meantime. It looks unique, the water pressure is good, easy to use, and fairly priced. If you missed it, we recently remodeled our half bath, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I fell in love with these tempered glass shelves. They feel like high quality at a low end price. I could not justify spending $200+ on a lamp at Pottery Barn, but I love the look of them. This has gold details, similar vibe, and I think it's a great dupe. Today, I tackled our laundry room, which honestly has been my arch nemesis since we moved into this house. Prepare your eyes, because this was not a pretty sight. I've just been putting it off. This space is so uninspiring to me. I know it has so much potential, but it really has just become a catch-all for everything that I have no idea what to do with. I started separating everything into piles: whites, colored, sheets, blankets, clothing, you name it. It was like a magician's hat. It just kept appearing. I started a load of our colored towels, so this could be going while I got everything else done. These are mostly our beach towels, so I'll put them away once it's done. Then I separated all of the clothing into sections, Kenzie, James, and me. To tackle the shoe situation, I got this basket. Kenzie puts her shoes on every day for school here, so they're mostly for her. A few for me and James that are easy to put on. Now for the bench, this is like that corner chair in your room that just keeps collecting things over a long period of time. I almost forgot what color was underneath all of it. Over to the wire shelves. These are also something I despise very greatly. I have some very big and ambitious goals for this space. I can't wait to remodel it in here, but for now I'm just focusing on getting it organized so that I can think clearly. I barely want to do my own laundry, so thinking of adding another child to the mix sends me into orbit, but I'm hoping refreshing this space will help my mindset. I refilled some containers and I also added a tray to the top of our dryer. It's gonna hold our softener, detergent, and dryer sheets. This is helpful because our shelf right now is too high. I eventually want to add more shelves or lower it. I organize everything nicely into containers. I have my own section of detergent because there's no way I'm using my expensive stuff on the gremlins. It's like when your husband wants to use your Olaplex shampoo. It's not happening. I saw a mom on here say her daughter used her $60 shampoo to wash her dolls and it broke me inside. So I'm trying to keep mine up and out of the way as best as possible. I wiped everything down, mopped and vacuumed. Two of my favorite things, this laundry basket is from Costco. I think it's still there. It's super convenient, and this magnetic lint trash can. Anything to make a space more functional and my life easier, I'm all for. This is how it all came together for now. I'm really happy with it, and it just feels good to finally see the light of day. I can now see the ground and everything is in its rightful place, and I will be doing laundry for the foreseeable future. I may have done some damage yesterday getting my fall items, but there's a lot of good stuff out there, so I thought I would go through this, show you what I found, and maybe get you excited for the fall season. I'm going to start with HomeGoods because they had some amazing stuff. This is the place to go. I absolutely loved the detail on this pumpkin. I think it's really pretty. And then I got him a little cousin. It's little shells everywhere, but still neutral, so I feel like it's gonna go with my decor nicely. This one was $19.99. This one was a little more expensive at $29.99. I want to decorate with mushrooms this year. I feel like I'm always just using pumpkins. I picked up quite a few different types of mushrooms. These are from HomeGoods for $12.99. Here are some of the other mushrooms I got. They are like this soft velvet material. I have never decorated for Halloween specifically, so this is my first year getting Halloween decor. I loved this little garland with the pumpkins and ghosts. I'm gonna hang that in my entryway. He is so adorable. He had to come home with me. This was $12.99. This just screams autumn. This was $5.99. You may assume this is just a pumpkin jar, but it's actually a candle. This is probably gonna go on my coffee table, and it smells so fall-like, so I can't wait to light that, even though it's 85 degrees in Florida. More mushrooms, but I thought this was really pretty. This was $14.99, and you can put a votive candle inside. My leg is asleep. That's it for that bag. I picked up this set of kitchen towels. I'm really not sure how I feel about them yet. The colors are a little bright for me. Comes with 2 in the set. I got these really cute disposable coffee cups. How cute is that? And they're really inexpensive. These were $4.99. My favorite find from the HomeGoods haul was this beautiful container for all of the Halloween candy. They did also have the copper ones, and I was honestly surprised at how inexpensive this was. It looks like something you would find at Pottery Barn, but this one was only $9.99. Last thing I got from HomeGoods is this really beautiful woven basket. It's huge, and I think this is the perfect thing for all of my cozy blankets. That was just everything I got from my HomeGoods trip. This is clearly going to take longer than I thought, so go to part 2. I never in a million years thought I would get into gardening until my dad tragically died and everything changed. Moving states and getting to call this space my backyard has been a blessing and a huge part of my healing process. My dad's backyard was his baby. He was out there all day, every day. He loved gardening, so this is a way I feel connected to him, and it's been a really fun process. He would get a kick out of me growing cucumbers, tomatoes, and peppers and trying to live with the lizards. I have to yeet about 5 lizards a day off of my garden area, and don't even get me started on the snakes. I don't mess with them. James is deathly afraid of them, so we make a great team. He was a brave soldier for me today. He took my potting mix over to my garden section. Felt like 107 degrees, so I went inside, grabbed some ice water, and then got to work. I love my little gardening workstation. I got this on Amazon, but I want to spruce it up and give it some life. I'm still getting used to the summers in Florida. The torrential rain is no joke. As you can see, Exhibit A, the clouds look ominous and apocalyptic. However, give it 10 or 15 minutes and the sun will be shining yet again. I won't lie, I have fallen for a good southern summer storm. Such a vibe. It's so breezy outside, but still warm. You hope you don't get struck by lightning. There's a little drama, and my plants seem to love it. Back to decorating. I wanted to get some new pots and plants for this area just so I can bring in some color. I'm also trying my hand at some new plants and succulents. If you have a backyard, I highly recommend investing in one of these garden hose reels. It's mounted so you don't have to break your back bending down. It's retractable, super convenient. Honestly, one of our best purchases. It's looking cute, right? I'm going to be adding things here and there. I did try to add this hook myself. I never said I was good with tools, okay? I'm an independent feminist queen until power tools are involved. And that's the hill I'm willing to die on. I did add this container for all of my garden essentials. I'm just loving how lush and vibrant it looks. Who knew something so out of my comfort zone and my usual interests would bring me this much joy and peace? That just goes to show you, don't be afraid to try something new, because you never know what you're going to discover about yourself along the way. Happy gardening, friends! Oh. Let's try this again.
Give me a run for money. There is nobody, no one that run me. So give me a run for my money. So they love me, feeling lovely. Living lovely. I wanna be with you. 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 Just love. If I didn't ride, bleed on her, would you still? If I've been in my mind, then where would you still? Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to. Keep it a whole 100, don't got you, I got nothing. I got something. Hold up. We gon' function. No assumption. Feeling like ice on. Without ice on. Only for the night, I'm just kidding. Only for life, yeah, only for life, yeah, only for life, let's get it. Hit that shoulder, I know what coming over me. Extra overseas, I know what you need. Already on 10, already come in. I'm finna go out, this feeling don't drought, this party
Restocking and organizing my car part 2. Today we're working on the back end. This is where the kiddos sit. There will be a car seat on the other side in just 8 weeks, which is so crazy. We are definitely outgrowing this car. It's an Audi Q5 and I love it so much. But if you're bigger than a family of 3, it's quite small, but we're gonna make it work for as long as we can. I'm using this car organizer for all of the baby essentials that I might need if I'm on the road. I remember with Kenzie, I would forget things at the house all of the time. So hopefully this will help with that. I'll be keeping bottles, wipes, a pacifier, some things to keep him entertained. With Kenzie being older, I know she'll want to help, so that'll be nice when they're back there together. A change of clothes is super important, so I'm keeping some socks for both of them, a onesie and a sleeper. And of course, you have to have diapers in the car. I remember so many times forgetting these. Huge mistake. That's the worst feeling. Once I go through these, I'll just switch it out for a regular changing pad, which is really nice to have in the car. Diaper rash cream, and this is absolutely mandatory. These diaper sacks are the best thing ever. It just conceals the dirty diapers and just makes everything more clean. That's everything going in here for baby. Now I just need to buy his car seat. We're leaning towards the Nuna again, but let me know if you have another suggestion. Now for the trunk, I like to keep items back here that I don't reach for all of the time, but are very convenient to have on hand. These things have definitely saved me a time or two. I picked up this new trunk organizer on Amazon. I'm obsessed. It has so many different compartments. I like to have a just-in-case bag. We have Dramamine, blister band-aids, toothbrush, hairbrush, all of those little things that you just never know. I also have a set of band-aids and a really cute first aid kit. This one I got on Amazon. If you have pets, I suggest having a lint roller in your car. I have one in the front and the back. I love these Flint ones. They're very compact. Cleaning supplies are always the best to have on hand in your car. I have glass wipes, leather wipes, and my favorite Clorox disinfecting wipes. I also have my mini vacuum. This thing is actually quite powerful. I'm storing any of the extra attachments and charger on one side. On the other, I'm doing garbage bags, these disposable urine bags. I haven't used them, but I think it's a great idea. When you gotta go, you gotta go. A little roll of toilet paper, and I'm always at UPS and needing tape, so I'm putting that in there. A Bluetooth speaker for the beach or park. I love these reusable bags. I always pick one up at HomeGoods, and I swear I use them for everything. Another thing I love about this organizer is it comes with lids, so your clutter is covered, but I think the best thing to have is this portable emergency power kit. You can jumpstart your car on your own, charge your phone, it has a flashlight. It's just great peace of mind. I'm leaving one bin open for groceries or miscellaneous items. There's still room in the trunk. I really like this system, but tell me if I missed anything.
Let me take you through a day in my chaotic brain of trying to get organized with zero motivation and zero skill. Today's project is the perfect example of what not to do. This closet has been haunting me. It's supposed to be our linen closet / supply closet. It's underneath the stairs, so it's really awkward. Honestly, I started this project with no vision or plan, which I don't recommend, because then you just create bigger chaos in your life. But all I knew was I had to clear the clutter, so we took everything out, got it vacuumed, and then we could see a clear picture of what we're working with. I bought some organizers, we got them in the space, and then I realized I hated it. So now that I've removed everything from that space and it's all over my house, I saw another closet that needed my attention, so I figured what better time than now to get this one done. I don't even know what this closet is for. I mean, we had our gingerbread house and Halloween candy from last year, so clearly some very important things. I'm 28 weeks pregnant with the back of a 97-year-old and my mom has vertigo, so clearly we're a really great pair to be doing all of this. We moved the organizer that didn't work in the other closet up here, hoping for the best, and reorganized the gift wrapping.
I wasn't sure what I was looking at. I kept thinking, are they doggies?
They were in fact not doggies, but great wrapping for a bachelorette party if I do say so myself. Okay, moving along. I had these bins, and I thought it would be great to organize my seasonal decor, things like 4th of July, Easter, Valentine's Day. You get it. And this was the part of the project I felt pretty good about. Everything was coming together, or so I thought, until we realized, you know what, we probably should have measured to make sure our organizers fit in here. Guess what? They didn't, which really hurt my perfectionist heart. So now I have 2 unfinished closets. So now my house is worse off than when it started because shit is everywhere. So the moral of the story, just don't try.
Our baby boy is going to be born in just a few months and we have yet to prepare anything. Second child problems. I figured I should probably get started on preparing for his arrival. So today I'm going to put together his diaper cart. The only thing I have been getting so far is clothes because they're just too cute to resist. Like, are you kidding? This is so precious. With Kenzie, I bought so many unnecessary things. So this time I'm trying to be more mindful. And I mean, let's be honest, girl clothes are so much cuter, but I won't lie. I cannot wait to dress him. What I remember with our first baby was they only wear sleepers all day, every day for the first few months anyways. So I've stocked up on those. I did a Target pickup order for a lot of the essentials for the diaper cart. This is gonna stay in our living room, and I just figured it would be easy to roll around everywhere. Here are some of the things I'm gonna put on the cart. I remember using these a lot with Kenzie. Boogie wipes. Gripe water was a miracle worker. Aquaphor. A lot of hand sanitizer. Gotta have diaper rash cream on hand. I got the Frida Baby saline mist. I've never tried it, but it's good to have. Ken's never had any issues with wipes or sensitivity to things, so we're gonna try these out and hope for the best. I use the muslin swaddle blankets all the time and we love them, so I got a set for him in this really cute Winnie the Pooh print. Solly Baby is so awesome. Their fabric is to die for. It is incredibly soft. So I got this really pretty checkered swaddle. For diapers, I'm not 100% yet, but we use the subscription service for the Honest diapers. I loved them because they have so many cute prints. They show up at your door. It's just very convenient. It's not the most affordable, but if you have a diaper suggestion that you're like, Kelsey, you have to try, please let me know. Having such a large age gap between our kids makes me feel like a first-time mom again, especially with all of the new gadgets and gizmos out there now. I'm just like, where do I even begin? But what I do remember is that babies actually don't need a lot. Logically, it makes sense that they don't need a lot, but everything is just so cute nowadays. All right, time to get this cart filled. I cannot get over how small these are and the fact that we're gonna have a little baby that fits in them. I can't. I only bought a few binkies so far because I'm not sure what he's gonna like, but these ones had so many reviews on Amazon. I just could not resist these ones. For the second bin, I'm going to do some swaddles. I haven't got a diaper changing pad yet, so I need to do that. And then I'm going to put some onesies and maybe sleepers just in case he has a blowout. I need to take off all the tags and wash everything, but I'm just going to put them in here for now. I adore the Burt's Bees onesies. You will never catch me without a zippered onesie because I do not have time for all those snaps. I also forgot I'm going to add some burp cloths. These literally come in handy at any second. He won't be using these for a while, but when the time comes, these are good to have on hand so that he can entertain himself. I got this cool weighted wipe dispenser, so I'm going to put this on the bottom and then all of our extra wipes. I think it's done for now. Of course, I'm going to be adding things throughout the next few months. If you guys have any suggestions of something I have to have, please let me know. I'm so excited and I can't wait for him to be here. I'm out angel tree shopping. Next up is my boy. It's Jarrell. He's 12 years old. He is really into fishing, so I'm going to get him some fishing gear, but I have no idea where to start. I'm going to go with this one because it says it's for every fish, whatever that means. I'm getting this tackle kit to go with it because it looks like it has everything he'll need to go fishing. He loves football, so I'm going to get him his own. Now I'm in the clothing section and I'm going to try and find some good pieces for him to get through this season. Getting some comfy pants. They seem lightweight and breathable, so hopefully they work here in Florida. Some t-shirts. Now I'm gonna get him some tennis shoes, and they have quite a lot of options. I'm torn between these ones and these. I feel like these will just go with so much more. These ones are kind of cool too, but I do not know boy style, so I have really no clue here. I feel like this is a different world. I'm just gonna stick with these and then I'll add the gift receipt. It said he loved Fortnite, so I'm gonna get him this gift card. I think we were able to accomplish everything in one spot, which is awesome. Now I'm heading to checkout. After a successful angel tree shopping trip, I am famished, so I grabbed some food at Natural Greens. I love lamb, so I got a gyro plate, and I'm gonna eat this and then head home. I'm back home now. I got all the goods. Now I just need to organize it and put the right tags on everything, then drop it off at my local Salvation Army. So happy I got to do this. I've been so blessed, so it's my duty to be a blessing to other people. I hope they love it and have a very Merry Christmas. We are outside of Target for the first time in a long time. I have yet to get any Christmas presents, but today we are focusing on my 6-year-old. I don't know what to get her, but I'm sure Target will tell me. So let's go in and see what we can find. I found this coloring book in the bullseye section. It's $3 and it comes with stickers. I tripped and fell into the baby section and I just might need to get this. Kenzie needs Christmas pajamas for school, but these ones are all ugly. I found these Rudolph ones, which I actually think are really cute, so I'm gonna get these. You can never have enough of these two-way zipper onesies. I need to shield my eyes in this baby section so I don't spend all of my money. Our elf bubblegum got held up. He has not arrived yet. He's maybe in traffic. You know, it gets crazy this time of year. So I'm gonna put this out with him once I find him. The only thing this girl wants is slime and a Roblox gift card. So I love that for me. Do I dare? This one doesn't look as messy, but those are probably my final last words. She doesn't know she needs this, but she absolutely does. When the craving strikes. I love the idea of a bracelet making kit, but I think they have one at Costco for cheaper, so I'm gonna get that one. The mix bar and finery gift sets are such a good gift. So cute. She loves to steal all of my purses lately, so I want to get her one, but I don't see any here that I love, so I'm gonna keep looking. Trip was a success. Why does doing anything pregnant feel like a marathon? I didn't really find any toys for her, so I still need to do that. Mostly little things today, but now I'm in desperate need of Jersey Mike's. I'm now a happy girl. I got my Jersey Mike's Club Sub, and I'm ready to tear into this thing. This has been my craving for both pregnancies now, and honestly, there's nothing better. Let's organize my daughter's desk in her new room. Her dad got her flowers for Valentine's Day, so I'm gonna put these on top of her desk. I got her some fun things from Target to fill the drawers. I love these so that they don't slide around in the drawer. You just stick them onto the bottom and they don't budge. There's nothing more satisfying than all of the organizers fitting perfectly. Every little girl needs some makeup to play with, so I got this really cute Minnie Mouse collection from Target. So cute. Found these cute nail files for her at Hobby Lobby. She always steals my face massager, so I got her her own. Some hand lotion, a cute fluffy pen, her special Disney World journal. She's recently gotten into face masks, so I got her a few of her own. I'm gonna add this lamp for extra light for now. I don't know if it's gonna stay, but I think she'll like it.
You need a bigger palette.
I didn't even know you knew that word.
Thank you, Mommy.
I'm 35 weeks pregnant and I can officially see that finish line, which I'm so happy about. I'm just not having a whole bunch of fun over here. I also have gestational diabetes, which has been a journey in itself. I'm trying to get my blood sugar numbers down. They put me on medication, but if I can't, then I may be induced at 37 or 38 weeks, which in my calculations is 3 weeks away. So it's time to kick it into gear and find the energy within my soul, even though my body is screaming no. I went with the Kikuru peanut changing pad. This thing is so nice. I get why there were so many reviews. It's very squishy and plush, and I love that you can wipe it down. I also love this Ubi weighted wipe dispenser. It's just so easy to get them out. I'm keeping hand sanitizer nearby. I love the Safely one. It smells so good. Also lotion for all the little baby massages in my near future. And then all of my baby essentials like diapers and wipes are right beneath the pad to make my life easier. I also got a diaper caddy. This is going to go out in the living room. We're going to be playing around with diapers to see what ones work best. We're going to start with Honest and kind of work our way from there. I also picked up the Millie Moon ones at Target. These are so soft. I don't know how well they hold, but it'll be a journey. Of course, every caddy needs wipes. I'm also including a bum spatula, hand sanitizer, and diaper rush cream. My safe place is still Pinterest after all of these years. They have the best ideas, but it said to include a few outfits just in case they blow out. Also a swaddle blanket. I love Solly Baby. Their fabric is seriously perfection. It's butter. I actually might take that one to the hospital. I'm telling you, you can never have too many burp rags. I use these constantly with Kenzie, so I'm throwing a few in. Also, a changing mat is always handy to have. Preparing for this baby, let alone my son, is so surreal. I never thought this day would be here. Can't wait to see him and cuddle him. I'm not one of those moms that can connect with her baby inside the womb. Like, to me, it's an alien until further notice. But as each day goes on, I'm getting more and more confident that this little man is about to steal my heart and flip our world upside down, and I cannot wait.
So my pregnant fat ass got hungry and decided to cook the family turkey before Thanksgiving. When a craving strikes, you have no other choice but to tend to it. I had never done this in my life, and it was quite a jarring experience for somebody at my vulnerable state. So apparently this is the butt cavity, and you just fill her on up. It was a very intimate experience, and I will say I have a new appreciation for people that work in a morgue because I imagine embalming is a similar experience. You really want to peel that skin back, get up under there with all them juices, make a delicious herb butter, and coat that sucker up. We're aiming for a tasty bird, okay? However, if you're like me and also have the nose of a pack of bloodhounds, this may not be the job for you. But if you have the strength and determination, you can also achieve it. And he was worth every pound that was added to my hips last night.
Come work my night shift with me as a mom Michelin chef. A peaceful and productive environment is key to success. I've prepared a beautiful tasting menu for my client this week. We're going to start with the hors d'oeuvres first. I will be serving aged cheddar pirate's booty that was located in the South China Seas, freshly pressed and dehydrated strawberries paired with fancy tree nuts. My client is working hard to become the next Einstein of our generation, so I need to be creating meals that are the perfect temperature for her palate. Her entree is roasted hen bites coated in marinated breadcrumbs, cooking that at 350 for approximately 9 minutes. While that prepares, I headed over to the cold storage box, grabbed some items that are going to bring some much needed acidity and texture to the dish. I'm pairing dwarf blueberries alongside Rainier cherries that were freshly harvested from the fertile fields of Yakima Valley. I only had a small English cucumber on hand, peeled to perfection, and sliced at 1/2 inch diameter. I love expanding and using new tools in my craft, so I did crinkle cut and also shaped into hearts. To include some creaminess, I hand roasted some chickpeas overnight and created this beautifully fragrant garlic paste. For some crunch, I made these unleavened biscuits and brined them in a salted butter recipe from my grandmother. The cooked plump hens turned out beautifully, a crisp golden brown. For the topping, I'm using a roasted heirloom tomato jam, also including a demi-glaze that is a delicacy in the US that has magnifique flavor. Set the cooked poultry inside the hot thermos while my sous chef cleaned up any remnants. Since dessert is required with every meal in my client's contract, I created a sugared marshmallow rice cake. So this is the dish of the day. I hope she enjoys. She is a wonderful boss and we really have formed a deep connection over the years, so sometimes I like to include a little note, that way she knows she's thought of. I pack everything inside of her briefcase the night before, that way it's easy to grab and go. For her beverage, I still am using the ice harvested from Arendelle, and thankfully I have a fourth cousin in the Fijian Islands who lended me some artesian mineral water. Overall, great night shift, but it's time to clock out. Come hang out with me while I stroll the aisles of Walmart and get my steps in. Garden season is upon us, so I picked up some perennials and new garden gloves. Still preparing for baby, got some gas relief and this clean Tylenol brand I heard good things about. Stopped in the girls section, and their swimsuits this year were so cute. I didn't know which one to get Kenzie, but I'm gonna let her pick. The girls' athleisure was so cute, so I grabbed 2 pairs of shorts for her. She loves these ones. They're only $7 each and so comfy. I would like to go on record saying Walmart's baby clothes are cuter and cheaper than Target's, and I stand by that. Picked up some new sleepers that are so soft and stretchy. They were giving bamboo, but not the price point. I hear people all the time say how ugly boy clothes are, but I disagree. I think you just need to nail down their style and look in the right places. I have found so many cute pieces for him, and I can say I'm genuinely excited to dress a boy. I can't even explain how bad I wanted a girl, so I had so much fun dressing her, but now it's like I get the best of both worlds. I'm sorry my whole personality has become babies, but it's hard to ignore when it's consuming your entire life and body. I swear I came into Walmart for 1 or 2 things, which was disinfecting wipes and these god-awful pajama shirts that I swear are the most comfortable things I put on my body. I don't even care how ugly I look in them. Once you hit a certain point in life, all you care about is being comfortable. I grabbed a few of these really cute pajama shorts for my postpartum era, and then self-control magically took over my body. I figured it was time to get out of here before I spent any more money. Successful trip though. We got our exercise in, grabbed some essentials. It's a beautiful day, and now it's time to go hide all of this from the husband. Nest with me, part 2. This is the chaos I'm working with. I'm tired. I don't want to do this, but I promised myself I would, so we're gonna get it done. Already organized the top drawer. Now we're moving on to the middle. Labels and organizers are in place, so now we can start filling. I found this pack of little hats on Amazon. These are going to be great, especially in those early newborn days. I only got a few pants. We live in Florida and it'll be in the summer when he's a little one, so I don't know how often he'll wear them, but I'm just gonna store them in here for now. Middle drawer done. Last and final, and I cannot wait to be done. For the bottom drawer, I'm gonna be storing blankets, swaddles, and miscellaneous items. I'm putting these bins in here, and then I'm just gonna use one of these dividers. I used the Boppy pillow with Kenzie and loved it. I'm just gonna switch out the cover. I found this one on Amazon for 10 bucks. Ooh, this is way softer than the original one. I thought it was so cute with all the different animals. I got a few of the Solly baby wraps. These are awesome. They are perfect for those early newborn days when you just can't put them down. I love this print. We use these with Kenzie and they just work really well once you get the hang of it. The Velcro swaddles are an absolute necessity, I'm telling you, if you're a first-time mom. These are the ones. Then I just have a section for miscellaneous. I'm going to store extra things that I have, like boogie wipes, some baby toys. Bottom drawer done. I still have so much to do and get, but we have made progress and that's what matters. Now I'm going to go lay flat.
Spend the day with me, 26 weeks pregnant and some change, but who's counting? I actually got dressed today, so that was a big accomplishment. I've just been feeling like this, exactly like that, death. I've been taking a big shot of espresso depresso, so we're going to change the vibe today. We're putting on some perfume, feeling good about ourselves, until I realize my rings are no longer fitting. If you struggle with body dysmorphia, pregnancy may not be for you, but we're focusing on the positive, and I'm growing a human inside of me. Grab my emotional support water bottle before heading out the door. This is a sad excuse for my office, but this is the nesting project we're working on this week. We're going to get it organized, but first things first, Starbucks. Nothing hits quite like a cheese Danish and a white chocolate Americano. Baby loved it. He was doing backflips. We're heading into IKEA because we're trying to get all of the organization inspo we can. Of course, we had to browse all of the kitchens. There was actually some really cute stuff. I haven't been here in so long. I used to come all the time. So it was fun because I was seeing things that I'd never seen before. If you need an inexpensive storage idea, get the Billy bookcases. These are $69 and they hold so much. I don't know about you, but I'm a trader hoe and proud of it. My favorite section is when you walk in and there's those fresh wraps and salads. They're so delish. I got PB&J Snack Duo, the best yogurt, of course some hash brown, mac and cheese bites. Big Pasta Girl grabbed a few jars, easy peasy, orange chicken, 21 seasonings. The elote corn dippers are everything, the corn puff, the ghost pepper potato chips. We got some good stuff, and then I ended up on the ground. After that, I had to go to the hospital to register me and my unborn child that I will be pushing into the world very soon. Then I came home to quite literally the sweetest package from my favorite oranges. I decided it was time to clean my atrocious makeup desk, if you can even call it that. I took a brief intermission for the best lunch in the world, kava, and then it was back to it. I'll be sharing the whole process of getting the space in order, don't you worry. But that's everything for today. Thanks for hanging with me.
This corner of my room has not been making me happy lately, besides you monkey, of course. We're gonna refresh it, so let's get started. I'm switching out the nightstands for something more warm. We're using the old ones for storage with the new baby. Then I'm also moving Monkey's dog crate. Hey bud, this is your eviction notice. Can you come out? The nightstand is in place. I think it's so beautiful. It's from Amazon. Now I'm gonna put an olive tree in the corner, and then eventually I'll get a recliner or glider for when the baby's here. Ooh, work it out. I just got these the other day from Amazon. They are blackout curtains. I really like this oatmeal color. Now I'm going to start setting up my nightstand. I just got this because I always have so many plugs. This has 6 outlets and 2 USB ports. This is actually going to be so handy. I love my Hatch alarm clock, but I don't know why you can't tell the time very well. That always has bothered me, so if anyone knows how to fix it, please let me know. I have to have a spot for my jewelry. This is where I take it off at the end of the day. I have this gorgeous travertine tray, but I also have this little marble one. This lamp is rather large, so I'm just trying to make sure it's all balanced. I'm gonna go with this tray for now. It just holds more stuff, but if I want to switch it out, I can later. No nightstand is complete without an amazing smelling candle. I love these ones from Fleur. I think that's how you say it. It smells heavenly. It seriously fills up my whole room. Not your baby. I got this little holder and it has a striker on the bottom. I still need to switch the light bulb out for a warm light just to give it a better vibe in here, but I really love this nightstand. It has great storage. There's a big drawer at the bottom, and then this top drawer I think is the coolest part of it because it has a secret drawer right here, so you can put whatever your heart desires that maybe you don't want your kids to see. I got these beautiful felt organizers. I'm gonna fill the top drawer with these and then figure out another solution for the bottom. I really like the look of these, and I still have more storage up here, so there's a lot of space in here. I'm gonna organize and restock everything tomorrow, but so far I'm really liking how it's coming together. Come travel with me back to my hometown in Seattle, Washington. I am so excited. I have been planning this trip for so long. I have not been back since I moved to Florida, which is almost a year ago. How is that even possible? Time seriously flies. I have so many fun things planned this week. I'm going to celebrate my best friend's 30th birthday. We're staying in a log cabin in the mountains. It's going to be so cozy. So I'm definitely packing all of the long sleeve shirts, leggings that I haven't worn all year. I am a severe overpacker, so I'm trying trying to be more conscious this time and only bring things that I really need. So I reorganized my makeup. I'm only bringing a few skincare items. I'm checking a bag. I just figured that would be easiest. I'm a very anxious flyer, so I want everything to be smooth on the day of travel. I got these really cool toiletry bottles. These are from Amazon. They're very convenient. I'm bringing a few hair care items, but let's be honest, I probably won't touch my hair. I just want to be in sweats. However, there is one day I will be a koala. I'm also bringing her birthday gifts. Leaving this time has been so hard for me. So when I came back to my suitcase and saw Kenzie left her stuffed animal for me to bring, I literally burst into tears. I have been so emotional about leaving her. I do not know why. I have felt so motherly lately. It's all the way across the country, so it just scares me to be that far away from her. For my carry-on bag, I'm bringing all of the essentials. Like I said, I'm very anxious when I travel, so I need all of the things that are going to help me get through that flight. When I'm anxious, my stomach is in knots and I literally cannot eat, but James forced me, so he stopped at Panera, dropped me off in Orlando, and off I went. I won't fly anyone else except Delta. I got a whole row to myself. That never happens. Then the plane started smoking. They did convince us it was because of the humidity, but that was my 13th reason. However, we did make it in one piece, and I've never been so excited to be somewhere in my life. We drove 2 hours, we made it to the log cabin, and this was the view I woke up to. I'm finally sprucing up our guest room. There's really been nothing in this space since we moved in, but we have house sitters coming this weekend and I want it to feel cozy and inviting. We got this bed from 25 Home online. It's so soft and plushy. I love the quality. I'm really happy with it. I had my assistant put the bed together in no time. He does great work, but then I had an employee that was definitely slacking on the job. Thankfully, she's cute, so she gets a pass. This bed frame really caught my eye on the website. The laid back pillows are feather filled and they're super soft and plushy. I still have no idea what the ultimate vibe and style of this room is going to be. I just wanted to get things in here for my guests so that they can feel comfortable. For so long, I've had my guests on an air mattress and I felt so bad. So it feels good to just have a bed finally. I got some bedding. The Casaluna quilt is from Target, the Amazon sheets, and then all of the pillows and everything is from HomeGoods. I say this all the time, but I love a textured look. Give me all of the fabrics. It just looks so plushy. This nightstand is from Amazon. Highly recommend. Great quality. There's so much room, and it came already assembled, which is a huge plus in my book. I got a few decor pieces, this greenery, and a nice candle. I don't want it to feel like a college dorm. I want it to have some form of life, but I still have yet to get a nightstand for the other side, so I still have to do that. And then I added an olive tree and some nice sheer curtains. I like the neutral, serene colors. It's definitely calming. I still need to get that nightstand. I'm thinking a dresser and to change out the light fixture, but for now, it works great.